Hello there. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vaper's Den. Welcome to the Den. My name is Aaron. I'll be your host for a little while. Today's conversation / product review video is that of something that is ultimately very well known throughout the vaping industry, but more importantly, the consumers of vaping, and that being the users, if you will, of the vape gear. I am talking today of nothing other than a very popular, well-known Subohm vape tank known throughout the industry, has pretty much been a torchbearer in many instances in regards to the evolution of the Subohm vape tank. And today's conversation / product review is that nothing other than the authentic Aspire Atlantis V2 Subohm tank. I just recently was vape gifted this back from a person I vaped it forward to about 4 months ago. A person at the shop, one of the big guys on campus, if you will, kind of controls if I stay or I go. You know the spiel. But I was given it back to review a particular 5-pack of coils that the store was entertaining, possibly the notion of selling to customers. But I like getting this back. On certain levels, I had missed it. In the past 4 months, I've been a TFV4 Mini only guy, gotten very used to that platform, got very used to the cloud texture consistency, the luxuriousness, if you will, of it all. Just wonderful. TFV4 Mini's awesome. Hadn't really missed this, but other than for its simplicity. The Atlantis V2 is an ultimate simplistic Subohm vape tank, very much geared for your entry-level Subohmers, your novice Subohmers, and people jumping out of novice and jumping into intermediate Subohming. This would be a perfect acquisition for your vape gear supply at home or wherever, to get this tank, acquire this tank, and I guarantee you, being the novice, the entry-level, the beginning, intermediate, this will not let you down. Every day of the week, 5 ways come Sunday, will not let you down at all. It is so simple, easy to use, very straightforward, and I have nothing but rave reviews about this particular Subohm tank. Again, it is a bit on the simplistic side of Subohm tanking. It is not like a little bit more complex TFV4 regular, TFV4 Mini, Hercules tanks, some of your Playboys. It's not that complex, but where it fails in comparison with complexity, it shines and it outrivals for simplicity. Just wonderful, wonderful. But to give you a little bit more of a greater feel for what I'm talking about here today and why I'm giving this such a rave review, I'm going to start a process I like to call the play-by-play. I'm going to get you up close and personal to this particular Subohm tank. Let you get up close and personal, let you see what it's all about, a little bit more close. And during this process I call the play-by-play, don't hesitate. If you see something that kind of captivate your curiosity, don't be afraid to pause the video. Take a good look at what's going on, maybe read some of the text on the imagery, and try to figure it out for yourself if this might be something you like, and more importantly, if it's something you want to buy for yourself or a gift for somebody else. And so on that note, we'll start the up close and personal on this, and I will see you on the other side of this, and we'll have some vapes, and I'll give you some of my final thoughts, and we'll think about vaping on out of here and getting you back to your day. So see you on the other side of it. So we're on the other side of the play-by-play. Welcome back. As you saw in the play-by-play, especially some of those beginning slides, simplicity, simplicity, simplicity abound. Just a 4-piece system, drip tip, top cap, Pyrex glass, base. Both the drip tip, below the drip tip that actually comes on and off, there is a twistable airflow, air induction system on the top to help cool your vape or give you more fresh air if the vape texture is too much, if the consistency is too much, or if the heat is too much and you're really doing high wattage vaping on this bad boy. You can open up the upper flow right here just below the drip tip for air induction and cool your lips, cool your upper mouth and whatnots. It also, as you saw, the base does have air induction itself, airflow control, huge airflow vents underneath here, more than is needed. It's a very generous supply of air that you'd be getting there, even if it was limited or even maxed out like I prefer. 100% Pyrex glass, nothing toxic about this. No circumventing quality control here. It's 100% quality, very nice, very well textured Pyrex glass. Simple all-in-one top cap. Screw in the coil there. No O-rings to worry about. That's why it's an exclusive all-in-one. It is an actual friction-styled counterbalance friction style. You just ram the Pyrex glass up there, make sure it's a nice even push into the top cap. It's there by friction and hold of the metallic pins that hold that glassware into place inside there. And the drip tip does come off for easy, very easy cleaning under warm water, terry cloth towel, paper towel, whatnot. That'll get you clean if this starts getting a little gunked up for you. Again, slides back on the tank, very easy, very well. And as you saw inside the play-by-play, especially the last couple slides, the vapor's there, but unfortunately I'm bringing you this presentation with having nothing other than a coil system made by Coil Art. I do have a product review video inside my Vaporosity playlist in regards to this particular item. If you want more information, you can jump right on in there and look for it, find it, watch it, you have yourself a soiree. But in that video you would find that I didn't give very high marks or rave reviews for this particular coil, that I have nothing other at my disposal today to produce a Aspire V2 Atlantis product review video. So I'm kind of handicapped right from the get-go as far as coil, but I'm not handicapped from the get-go as far as tank quality, tank management, awesomeness. Just a real awesome, very, very popular, well-known throughout the industry in the vape world tank, and that is the Atlantis V2 Subohm tank. And just great airflow. That's its shining mark. Wonderful airflow. Again, very simplistic in design. And again, whatever. If you're going to be using an authentic Aspire V2 coil, or if you're going to be using this aftermarket stuff, whatever coil pack you load on into this particular tank, if you're kind of used to a Hercules tank, if you're kind of used to an upper executive higher level Playboy tank, if you are a stock standard like I am, a TFE4 mini kind of a guy using quad coils and the triple coils, and have gotten used to, you know, 70, 80, 90, 100 watt vapes on those particular Subohm tanks, this will definitely fail to compare. But in regards for its simplicity and for its little coils that it's able to mount inside the tank, it produces very nice, simplistic, entry level, novice level, beginning, intermediate level vapor. Very easy to clean, very easy to dry, very easy and straightforward to put back together. Coils screw into the base, then it goes to the top cap, and just basically the pressure alone between the base and the top cap being held in literally by the two screws of the coil, it's basically a compressed Subohm tank where it's basically the base is holding the top and the top's holding the base. It just condenses itself and holds it together that way. Works wonderful on any device you put it on. Today's presentation is being done atop my IPv4, updated to the S for free over the internet. I do have a product review about my IPv4 located in my Vaporosity playlist. If you so choose to desire to get more information about this mod, jump into the Vaporosity playlist here on my channel and find IPv4 and give it a good watch, see what you think. Hope you have a good one on that. But getting back to this, you know, it comes with a very nice, handsome kind of gift box case, clear plastic glass, clear polymer. As you saw in the play-by-play, I gave a rear look of the box, gave you all the literature that comes with there. This does come with two coils, one that's already preloaded inside the coil that you can just undo at the store, put some juice in there, boom, it's gone. You know, you're wonderful. It does come with a 0.5, and mine came with a 0.2 ohm single strand regular Kentel coil. They do make 0.5 Clamptons for this. They do make 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 regular, and the 0.5 Clampton. They do make a 0.6, but as far as more options, that's all I've ever seen inside the shop. I have not seen more exclusive or more luxurious coil systems for this particular tank in there. It's all pretty basic. Price point's good. I bought this tank a long time ago, like a year ago, for $29.99, and have been happy with it ever since until a TFV4 Mini came into my hands, and then I vape forwarded this particular tank to one of the big wigs in the shop, and the big wig just gave it back to me. So it's kind of a, it was once lost, but now it's found, and it's back home. And I'm very happy to have it back home, and it will be used, especially, you know, with the new 5-pack of aftermarket coils that the big guy gave to me. But on that note, I am just completely satisfied with this basic, simplistic Subohm tank. This isn't going to be for your advanced users or your, you know, elitists, if you will. This isn't going to be anything primarily for you. You've already gravitated, rotated out of said devices and subtanks and such. This is meant for a good entry-level person just wanting to bust into subohming. It's good for your novice, people jumping out of novice into intermediate and whatnot and so forth. Again, it works great on any particular mod that you're going to work it on. Today I chose the IPv4 for the presentation. It would do great upon a Fuchai 200, Sigeli 200, Sigeli 75, small well DPV, you know, 65, whatever you want to put it on. It's going to work. It's going to deliver that vapor that you need or want to experience. If you're nicotine users, as far as vaping is concerned, it's going to deliver you ample supply of your nicotine. If you're in it for the clouds, if you use an authentic Aspire Atlantis V2 coil, you will definitely be in it to win it for the cloud production. If you're going to run with aftermarket coils like the coil techs that I'm using for this demonstration today, it will fall far from the mark. It will not make the grade for you, and you will walk away not completely satisfied as if you go for the aftermarket, especially the coil techs that I'm using today for this video. But if you use an authentic, you're in it to win it. You will walk away happy. But on that note, I am going to think about wrapping this up. Just, again, an awesome vape tank. Just, I got nothing but good things to say about it. I didn't vape it forward because I didn't like it anymore, or that it was bad, or it wasn't what I bought, or thought I was buying into. This was just something that I had kind of gravitated and rotated away from due to the fact of putting a TFV4 Mini in my hand. I do have a couple of those, and due to that fact, I only vaped this forward, not due to dissatisfaction. I just vaped it forward due to vaping evolution. But again, holds plenty of juice, simplistic coil, simplistic tank, straightforward, easy to clean, easy to build. You can buy from Megatank an RBA. It's an aftermarket. I do have it for this particular tank, an aftermarket RBA for it. And from time to time, when I was using this exclusively and ran out of the store-bought coils, the Mega Tanks RBA coil. The aftermarket system for this does work, and it'll get you through the meantime. So if you want, you can look that up too if you're thinking about buying this and want to get you through the meantime type of coil set. But on that note, I have a couple vapes with you. Let you see it a little bit more. Real nice. Good airflow. Good feel. Good consistency. Just wish I had an authentic coil in there for this presentation today, but oh well. I'm thankful for the free aftermarket stuff. But again, I'm vaping a 0.5 in there, single strand simple Kenthal coil, vaping it away at 40 watts right now. Just having a good time, kind of bringing back some memories. Remembering when I thought I was all that vaping away on this tank, you know, that this was the bossy bomb, this was the atomic bomb, this is, you know, this was dope, this was awesome, this thing was, you know, bitchin'. Now, after being spoiled by TIV4s, not so much. Good tank, but I don't think it's all that anymore. But for your entry-level person, again, novice, intermediate, I'm sure you'll love it. Again, got it for $29 at a brick and mortar. So on that note, I'll vape you on out of here. It's been a pleasure bringing this to you. Hope you're having a good day or night, whatever it is so you choose to watch this video. And my name's Aaron. I was your host. And thank you again for tuning in to another edition of the Vapor's Den. Don't know quite when I'll bring up a new product review video. I'm sure sometime down the line, sometime in the future. Don't know quite when, don't know what. But when it comes, you'll know. So thank you very much for tuning in, and you have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.